Hey coaches, Coach Simpson, welcome to my YouTube station this week. Been talking about game plan week, what to do when you're preparing for an opponent. So started off the week, talked about how you scout an opponent. We use the funnel effect. This is in my YouTube station. If you haven't already seen it, you can go back and look at it. Then we talked about, now that you have your game plan kind of ready, how do you implement that? How do you do it in practice? How do you do it in your drills? How do you implement special things? Last video for this week is going to be over, okay, now that I have all of that ready, what does my call sheet look like? You know, how do you build a football call sheet? Again, I'm no expert. Here's mine. It has been useful to me, and maybe you can get a couple things that you can use for yours. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, I've got membership month this month, at fbcoachsimpson.com. And if you decide you want to become a member, you actually will get access to a lot of this stuff and anything on my site for a discount as well. So something I've really been trying to build up content to make it worth coach's while. Hope you'll at least check it out. All right, so let's talk about call sheets. So call sheets for me, I've got basically three big sections, and then a couple other smaller things I think are important to put on my call sheet. So here's what we look at doing when we're doing a call sheet. First thing we do is we look at situations. So we're going to talk about situations like 1st and 10s, 3rd and shorts, 3rd and longs, 4th downs, all of that stuff that you need to go through and kind of process through film and have it ready. We usually use the rule of 3. Now sometimes we'll do 4 for kind of special situations that you're going to see more often, like 3rd downs. You know, those are going to be a little more special for you. Inside of here, we're also going to have like 2-minute drive is going to be on one of these sections. Okay, and then also inside of here, we're going to talk about 4-minute drive, run the clock out, goal line, red zone situation. So all of those situations kind of go in here. Then we do personnel groups, and that's going to be kind of your special situation, maybe short yardage, long yardage, depending on what you do with personnel groups. Okay. Then right here is one of my favorite sections. It's players. So I put down, there's like 2 different columns in here. Ways to get the ball to this kid. Ways to get the ball to that kid. Usually after about 3. Then I go to positions. You know, if our kid's playing at X, here's calls that usually are going to get him the ball. Okay? Then we're going to have backups. So our backup quarterback goes in. What is our game plan? What just happened? What do we look like? Okay? Or so-and-so goes in the game. He might be a sophomore. It's like a super stud, but you have to be real limited on his package because he's just learning stuff. So when he goes in, what can he do? That's here. Then I have shots. Our gimmicks, our shots, the things we've worked on, they're all right there. Okay. Last section over here is a script. What are we going to run to open up the game with? My script's a little bit different than most people. I don't run it 1 through 10. You know, we have a script of we're going to hit these formations, and then these are if-then kind of situations where I've been running this for a while. However you want to do it, you do need a script. I usually want to have at least the first couple plays and the first couple series on there. And then these are plays I want to make sure we run inside the first half. Okay. Then I have my halftime, the plays we save. This is new to me. I picked it up about 2 years ago when I ran every trick play I had in the first half and we were winning. And then I was like, now what do we call? You know, because I ran every insert I had, everything. I kind of shot everything I had right there, and I didn't have much left. Okay, so we have a couple plays we save, and then a couple blank spots that we're going to go through and we're going to put in at halftime what we're going to come out and run. All right. And then you have your go for 2 chart. You need to have this if you're especially if you're a head coach. Going for 2, going for 1. It needs to have been thought out. It needs to be ready to go. And then usually somewhere in here, we're going to have, actually in this section, we're going to have our 2-point plays. Okay. And then over here, your timeout chart. How much time can I burn? How much time do I need to save? So you kind of know, you know, people think, hey, that's not a big deal. Well, there's a game at the 7A level in football this year that this came back to bite that team. They lost a playoff game. So it needs to be on your chart because there's some really smart guys. But hey, look, all of us have been there where 4,000 people are screaming and going nuts and we think we won the game or we think we can't win the game. It's happened to me this year at Searcy where the team, I think, thought we weren't going to get the ball back, and we used our timeouts and we actually got the ball back with a chance to win. We didn't win, but by using that chart, we're still in this. We still have a shot here. We can't just take a knee. You know, so that's kind of the things you need to go through on your call sheet. Again, guys, don't forget, over at FCA Coach Simpson, by the way, you can actually download my call sheet from, I think, 2018. Same format. And just, if you want to delete the cells and make your own off that, maybe give you some ideas. Okay. Also, don't forget, membership month over at my site. Be sure to check it out. It may not be for you, no big deal. You just buy things one at a time, awesome. I tried to make it worth your money. I tried to make it something that would be valuable to coaches. So I appreciate all the support, guys. Excited about 2021, continue to move forward. I look forward to coming on here again.